Hey guys, Tiny Tom Logan here. I've been struggling to work out how I was going to give you guys regular updates, because sometimes you don't do a project, or at least my own stuff, I don't do it all at once like I would a customer's project. It's done in little stages, and when I get time I jump on it. Also, as a lot of you will realise, that I do pay-as-you-mod, so the projects then are done in stages, as and when the customer is paid for that section of the project. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing a series of videos called the subscriber videos, and I'll number them so you can follow them and work out what ones you've seen and what ones you haven't. And basically the subscriber videos will be lots of little updates from whatever I've got in, or whatever I'm doing, or whatever customers want videoing, and I'll do the little updates all at once. So like now I've got a couple of updates, little sneaky peeks for you on stuff. That means I can roll lots of things into one video. This weekend I'm lucky enough to have my little sister staying with me, Michaela.
Hi everyone!
She's 9, bless her. She's been helping me out behind the camera, but she said that she had to be in one of the videos that she can show all her friends when she goes to school on Monday morning. And also, can't believe I'm going to do this for you on camera, but basically if I don't do it I've got to buy her a big pot of ice cream. So let's get it over and done with. Ready?
Yeah.
Sweet! Right, so that's that over and done with. Let's get on with the important stuff that you guys actually want to watch. Previously I spoke to you about the Cooler Master HAF that I was going to be using for my server. Now, one of the things that I couldn't make my mind up on was a name, and I put it out to you guys, and there was lots of you were putting names in to do with the colour white, and things to do with Moby Dick and stuff like that. Thank you very much all for your, what you suggested. But the name that I chose in the end come off the forum, Overclock 3D. Jim and Peter Stover were arguing between each other, and the name come out of that. So thanks Jim, thanks Peter Stover. What we're going to call it is HAF Raid. Just like Be Afraid, but HAF Raid. HAF because it's the case, Raid because it's going to have a RAID 6 array in it. Now, the HAF's all stripped down, ready to go to powder coat. I'm hoping to get this taken over this week. I've been swamped, I've not been able to get over there recently. So I've got a van load of stuff to go over, and I'm going to get my case in with one of them. Another thing that I asked you guys for help with was the hard drive cages. I couldn't decide whether to use the Cooler Master style ones here, which is from the removed case, or, thanks very much Michaela, can you pass me the other one?
Yeah.
The Lanley ones. Now, I'll grab that. I've decided on the Lanley ones so that I have got a little bit of upgradability. And the main reason was I did some testing, and the Lanley ones with the grommets were quieter. Now with 10 hard drives in there, when I first built it, that little extra bit of silence on all of those drives will add up. Now the drives normally look, bottoms of the cages normally look like that. So you can see that the tabs are on the outside. Quite simply, all I've done is put the tabs on the inside, just drilled them out, put new rivets in, and they're just going to stand on top of each other like that, so you can get the drives in and out. And the tower is actually, when it's all together, it's all screwed in place. It's quite sturdy. When you've got all the hard drives in it doesn't lean very much, but I am going to brace it at the sides as well. But just quickly, I want to talk to you about something else that I'm going to be doing for myself. I've been trying to stay Core 2 Duo for quite a while. I've been running an overclocked E6600 on my Rampage board that you would have seen in lots of the other reviews. But the time has come for me to draw a line in the sand, and I'm going to make the jump to the 1366 socket. Now, I've been lucky enough that a few of the biggest names in the industry were quite interested in my plans for the case. I got given a Cooler Master 840 a few months back for me to look at and decide whether I would want to use it in something for me or for a customer's project. So this was a gift from Cooler Master. Now, thank you very much to Cooler Master for this. The 840 really is probably the best top end aluminium case on the market at the moment. Some of the Lanleys, because they are made to be thin, the quality's not there. Now this is bomb proof, it's so thick, it's really well built, which is why I chose this case. Now I won't go into too much detail, but it's going to be heavily modified. I'm having quite a lot of bits fabricated for it. Still going to have the 840 feel to it, but it's definitely not going to look like an 840 at the end. There's quite a few bits I'm going to be doing to tweak it, especially on the internals. So thanks very much Cooler Master for that. But also Asus stepped in, good old Asus. They've given me a Rampage 2. They were really impressed with the M&R video and what I did with M&R with the Rampage and the blocks that were in it, and how I managed to turn the motherboard into just as much a part of the project as the outside of the case. So I've got a Asus Rampage 2, but also I've got a pair of Asus 4890s. Now I know a lot of you are going to start going on about 5000 series and stuff like that. The 4890s are amazing cards. They clock like Billio, especially the Asus top with the voltage tweak. They clock like Billio, but these are engineering samples as well. So I'm hoping that these are going to overclock like no one's business. And that kind of goes with the theme and the name of the project, which is Avalanche. It's meant just to be about speed and power, and the whole project is going to be based around that. So I've got two 4890s. Now, all of the water cooling, bar the pumps, is going to be bits power. I'm going for the good old bits power blocks that I used before, but these ones are nickel plated. Nickel plated straight from bits power. Now, if you've seen the other video about the 4870X2 block, you'll start to see that bits power, I've got a theme coming through now with lots of shine, lots of bling, but then contrasting it with the black. Now I will say now that my 4890s will have bits power water blocks on them, but bits power have got a whole range of water blocks coming through for the 5 series cards. Some of the Nvidia cards are already out, but we don't really want to know about Nvidia stuff, do we? Red's the way forward. OCZ are also in on this project. I've got my first 120GB SSD here. Got some stuff out. I've got some promotional stuff from them as well. But it's going to have 2 of these. Just waiting for the other one to come in now. I've also got 6GB of 2133 megahertz RAM. So that's PC3 17000 RAM going in it. And OCZ are also sending me a 1000 watt power supply to go in the rig as well. So a big thank you to, first of all, Cooler Master for the case, Asus for the motherboard and graphics cards, OCZ for the memory and the power supply, and for all the water cooling. Now, depending on how Bits Power's diary are, there is going to be a fair few things going in the rig from Bits Power which aren't actually out yet. So there's going to be some new kit going in there, as long as Bits Power can get them done in time to go in the rig. So it's going to be one to watch. Can't say too much at the moment. I probably said too much already. This is definitely going to be one to watch. If everything falls into place, it's going to be amazing. Well, I think it's going to be anyway. Now if I grab the camera, so it's Tiny Tom Logan
and Michaela.